Life at the clay pits had been very difficult. Although business was booming, the recent discovery of dinosaur remains and frequent landslides kept all of the engines on the edge of their wheels. Derek the Paxman diesel, in particular, was well aware that there could be danger at every corner, and was especially cautious.
Hello there, Bill and Ben. Has the rubble from yesterday's rock slide been cleared yet?
Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry, Derek. You've got nothing to worry about.
Oh, engines and cooling fans, that hurt. Oh, I thought you two said the line was clear.
Yeah, we totally did. You can't believe everything you hear, you know.
Bill and Ben, I can't believe this. What part of please warn everyone about the rubble on the line did you not understand?
Probably the please warn everyone about the rubble on the line part. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, when the Fat Controller hears about this, I know a certain old blue engine who isn't going to vouch for you. Take away the unheard trucks while I fetch Rocky. I'm very disappointed in you both.
Yes, Edward. Sorry, Edward.
Looks like I'll have to sort this out.
I'm sorry about the twins. Their pranks have been relentless lately.
I suppose after the recent excitement, those two are just trying to keep things interesting. I'll be all right. On a lighter note, mangling one's own wheel configuration is better than overheating any day in my book.
I've always admired your optimism. Power to you, my friend.
While Derek was whisked away to the works to be mended, the Fat Controller sent Billy the orange tank engine to work in his place. He had never been to the China Clay workings before, and was keen to impress. Bill and Ben, however, took it upon themselves to break him in.
Look at this yokel strolling in, Ben. Another branch line engine is getting the taste of some bustling quarry life. What was his name again? Billy, I think. Orange, black. He looks like a tiger or something. Or at least trying to be one. Seems like we have a copycat on our buffers.
Oh, stop talking! Can't you see I have work to do? I didn't come here to get bombarded with a volley of insults.
We were just joking around. We were just about to give you the tour.
I could care less. Just leave me alone. I can learn the ropes by myself, thank you.
Well, there's...
Oh, shut your face!
But...
Quiet!
How can we play tricks on him if he doesn't listen to what we say? Search me, but it looks like he'll be a tough one to crack, even for us.
You'll do no such thing. You both should have known better than to brush an engine the wrong way on his first day. Not every engine plays well with others. Billy is anxious to prove himself, but lacks, a lot of common courtesy.
A real yokel, huh?
There's no cause to be rude, just leave him be.
Bill and Ben thankfully kept their distance, and Billy took on a seamless routine of hauling China Clay to Brendam and bringing empty trucks back. Edward was very pleased.
You're doing very well. Thank you for lending a buffer out here. I'm sorry Bill and Ben were so rude to you.
Yeah, no worries. I just value my independence. I'm getting back to work now, if you don't mind.
Before Edward could reply, Billy scampered off to be coupled to his trucks, where Marion the rail-mounted steam shovel was working. She lit up at the sight of the feisty little engine, thrilled to have a chance to introduce herself.
Uh-oh, this could end badly.
If there is anything you should know about Marion, it's that you should never strike up a conversation with her if you have somewhere else to be. She's certainly a friendly steam shovel, but when it comes to digging, or talking about digging, she can rant and rave for hours on end.
Hello, I'm Marion. What's your name?
I'm Billy. I've never seen a steam shovel quite like you before. Are you American?
Proud of it.
Very nice. You must have moved a whole lot of rubble in that bucket back in the States. I usually help out around the farm, so...
Ha ha ha! You wouldn't believe how much rubble I can handle. In 1908, some of my brothers and sisters moved 53,000 cubic yards of earth in just 25 days alone.
Very useful to have on a railway, that's for sure.
You could say steam shovels practically built the railways back home. And not all of us ran on rails, of course. Some of us worked just as well.
That's interesting. But you see, I can't really talk right now. I have to...
No, wait right there. I haven't finished. As you can see, the shovel has a plethora of unique operations. It can raise the boom, rotate the house, or extend the dipper stick with the crowd engine, or raise or lower the dipper stick.
What does that even mean?
Many of my sisters and brothers may have even helped pave the Panama Canal. Also, one of my non-railed mounted sisters set a world record when she dug 5,554 cubic yards of earth from a pit at Gatun Dam. Truly incredible, isn't it?
Stop talking! Jeez! I didn't come here to hear your life story. I have work to do, you know, honestly.
Well, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean. I'd just like to share, you see, and...
I'm leaving, can't you see? I'm through listening to you go on and on about that stupid bucket of yours.
Oh, okay.
No one talks to Marion like that. Talking back to us is one thing, but being rude to Marion is another.
Bill and Ben began to devise a plan to get back at Billy for being so malicious to Marion. Edward, however, knew the twins were scheming something and was determined to put a stop to their antics.
What are you two doing? If you're up to something mischievous, I'm certainly not condoning it.
Relax, Edward. We're just excited for our weekly polish tonight.
I suppose the only way to really know what you two are up to is when your cheeky little schemes come fully into fruition.
The next day, Marion was joyfully toiling away at some large rocks. Billy stayed clear away from her while he set to work. He seethed impatiently as Ben shunted his trucks into position. To his dismay, Bill sauntered presumptuously alongside.
Hey there, Tiger. Hate to bother you, but stay clear of the West Canyon. The men have been blasting there, and the rocks have loosened up quite a bit.
Stop telling me what to do. I'll find my own way around, thank you.
That was almost too easy. Who would have thought we could fool him by actually telling the truth?
Who do these China clay clowns think they are? Honestly!
Billy huffed crossly down the line and grew crosser still when he discovered he had been diverted onto a siding. Seething with fury, he blew his whistle loudly. The sound echoed all around.
What? This line was my quick ticket out of here! Last thing I need is some steam shovel rambling on and on about nothing. Help! Oh man!
Billy had been buried by a terrible landslide, but his driver and fireman had quickly fled to safety and arranged for help to arrive. To Billy's relief, Marion had come to his rescue, and she cleared away all the rocks and dirt in record time.
Thank you, Marion, for everything. I was scared no one would come to help me after how rude I had been.
It's not a problem at all. Sorry I talk so much. I get so excited meeting new acquaintances, and I get very chatty, so forgive me if...
No, you have nothing to be sorry for. I'm just really impatient. That's all really interesting, actually.
Sure, Derek's accident was our fault, but I think right now we've just redeemed ourselves.
I might have known you two had something to do with this.
Yeah, about that.
I think you both did a nice thing for Marion, giving her a chance to prove herself, so I see no need to, intervene. Very clever. How did you know that Billy wouldn't be damaged from that rock slide, and that Marion would come to his rescue?
Yeah, we didn't. We just kind of make it up as we go along.
What?
You're a really useful steam shovel, Marion, and I really hope we can start fresh after all of this. Friends?
Friends.
And so the day ended just like any other day. The young tank engines redeemed themselves. The wise old engine humbly conceded there was much more to everything than he could ever really comprehend. An arrogant engine got his comeuppance, and the true underdog of the story got the chance to prove her worth. Surely, This is how most stories of these enterprising engines tend to go, but between you and me, I'm sure we wouldn't have them any other way. And I'm sure you'll agree, there isn't anything quite like it either.